Very excited to be here today to announce something very near and dear to my heart, and it's tied to giving back. And it's something very important to me, but it's also something very important to FIS. In fact, it's something that FIS carries as one of its guiding principles. So that makes today doubly sweet to be able to be here making an exciting announcement with a new partner of ours, PACT. I'm here with Hector Pages, who is the CRO of PACT, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this exciting new solution.
Today, giving is more popular than ever, and the up-and-coming generations of givers are more excited and more passionate about it than ever before. However, the technology and the infrastructure that the giving industry needs is not necessarily being met. Let's take a closer look. Out of the $390 billion, about 71% of that, or $270 billion, is actually given by individuals, people like me and you. And how are they giving? Well, about 93% of that is done through traditional methods. So think check, cash, through the mail, over the phone. But if we look at the growth, that tells a different story. Whereas traditional is growing at roughly the same rate of the growth of the economy, digital is growing at double-digit rates, and it won't take long before digital is competing with traditional methods. That's the exciting opportunity that Bob just spoke about, and one that we are delighted to be partnering with FIS here today to help address.
And I'd love to show you guys an example of what we're talking about here. And it's an exciting, immersive, convenient new solution. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the GoodCoin platform.
GoodCoin is an integrated giving solution that enables you to give back to the charities you care about directly through your online banking experience. GoodCoin gives you the tools you need to make a quick, engaging, and secure transaction. Signing up for GoodCoin is easy and free. Just ask your financial institution or browse your online banking portal for the GoodCoin sign-up form. GoodCoin. We're reimagining charitable giving.
Certainly some things that we take away from it are 3 key advantages that we think are going to get the engagement that we haven't seen in the market and really change the experience for the consumer as well as for the bank. First, leveraging your brand's goodwill, right? The ability to connect your giving to your consumer's giving absolutely reinforces your brand. Second, connecting to the local community. One of the hardest things to do in charitable giving is to get to the relevance of the individual consumer. Over 1.8 million charities, all of those are great reasons to connect with the consumer. And finally, and probably most importantly for everybody in this room and at this conference, deepening that relationship with the customer. And yielding higher satisfaction with the consumer relationship is a key in maintaining that relationship and growing it with each of the customers.
At $390 billion, that's roughly equivalent to about 2% of GDP here in the US. Now, that's pretty sizable. The problem with that is that it's actually been 2% since 1971. Astonishing, right? Since 1971, we haven't grown any more generous as a society. Well, today we have the opportunity to change that. We now have an online experience that is simple to use, engaging, and right at your fingertips. We talk a lot about growing the world's heart, and what that means is really expanding the pie. If we can increase charitable giving in the US by just 1%, that's more than $4 billion that can go back to charities that need it the most.
That's right.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Thank you.